Hello folks, welcome back to another episode of What the Heck Is He Doing Anyway? Today's episode I'll be diving into the PTO clutch adjustment of my 1954 John Deere 70, and unfortunately, according to what I've seen on other videos on YouTube so far, nobody has a PTO clutch like this. The older styles have a adjusted nut, but instead of using a screw to hold the adjustment nut in place, it actually has like a castle nut setup with a piece of steel that folds over into the castle portion, and that locks the nut in place. And according to the service manual that I have, which actually does cover both versions of the PTO clutch, it's just simply knock out that tang and then take a punch or a chisel and just push the castle nut around in a counterclockwise rotation when you're looking at it from the back. I'll tell you that part. To tighten up your clutches. They tell you it's a counterclockwise rotation in the book. They don't tell you that you gotta look at it from the back. So, looking in here, you can actually see the tang is folded over inside of the castle nut, and you can see my clutch plates on the right side here, and all I gotta do is just pull that tang out, push the adjustment nut up in that direction, and then when I get done with that, I just come up here, take that cap off, and then this part here is the cap. This little guy down here is a jam nut. Loosen the jam nut up, and then there's a slot up on top of the bolt up here to actually adjust the stop for, move my camera out of the way here, for the adjustment arm, or for the clutch arm here. And that's all that is just to stop this from going way too far over center. So hopefully I gave you folks a little bit of insight. Just take this tab here, bend it forward, adjust the clutch nut upward to the next slot, bend the tab back in, and your clutch is basically adjusted. Okay. So I took a little crowbar, you can see I adjusted the little tang out to the right here, and then I'm going to take and try to turn this collar upward a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Going for the next notch, and then after that I will put everything back together and try to run the PTO a little bit. I got some grass I want to mow. So I started adjusting it a little bit, the hammer and the chisel. I got it up so far, and I'm going to try to do it the rest of the way with my pry bar, so I'm not forcing it too hard. Now I got it lined up. pig I got lined up. One thing you always gotta remember, especially when it comes to farming, nothing ever goes as planned. Ever. Just like, you know, trying to adjust a PTO clutch. But, you know, it's just, you know, a couple simple tools is all you need to do this. With a little bit of time, a little bit of patience, and knowing how to move stuff out of your way. Okay, so put that tang back in place. And I'm going to grab the PTO clutch handle. I'm going to pull it up. Feel if it goes over center. Yep. Definitely goes over center. Now, I'd like to put that thing back in gear again later. So my PTO is in gear. I'm going to go start the tractor up. And then the PTO clutch is actually adjusted. I don't have to adjust this right now on top because it still goes up as far as I need it to. And I actually compensated for a little bit more extra clutch adjustment if I needed it. And that's basically it. Now all I gotta do is I just put my plug cap back on, start the tractor up, go out in the field, try to mow something. That'll be my next video. Stay tuned, folks. Thank you for watching.